Big Yasher Koyach to the Ma'arganim, to the organizers of this tremendous kinus. Without a doubt, it's given a lot of nachas ruach to the Rebbe, who sees his Talmidei Atmimim, his kinder. As we all know that the Rebbe referred to the Talmidei Atmimim as the Rebbe's kinder, joining together, gathering together in the spirit of Ishes Re'ehu Ya'azayru La'achiv Yemar Chazak, to encourage each other in the right direction, in the direction of bringing to fruition the Rebbe's Mivtza geulah ha'amitis v'hashleima teikef u'miyad mamash. The Gemara says, Esther min ha'Torah minayin, v'yonoichi haster astir panai b'yom hahu. So double lashon of Hester. Perhaps, as far as we are concerned today, we could say, Haster is the first Chav Zayin Adar. Chav Zayin Adar Rishon, Tavshin and Beis. And Astir is the second Chav Zayin Adar, Tavshin and Dalet. A double Hester. Anan Pala de Yamamana. Our inyan is Machen Lichtik, to illuminate. Our inyan is not Hester, our inyan is to illuminate. The Rebbe teaches us to continuously focus on being Megala, the pnimius of the Hester. Within the Hester there is a tremendous Gilui. And the more intense the Hester, the greater the Gilui that is hidden within it is. Our Avodah is Megillas Hester. To be Megala, the tremendous Ur hidden within the Hester. At the end of this week's parsha, the pasuk says, "Va'anan Hashem ala mishkan yoimam ve'eish ti alayla boy le'eineichel beis Yisrael b'chol mas'eihem." That there was a cloud, Yanan HaKavod, was always on top of the Mishkan, and the fire at night, b'chol mas'eihem, in all their journeys. And the obvious question is asked, when the Yidden journeyed, the cloud wasn't on top of the Mishkan. The cloud settled on top of the Mishkan when Yidden camped. So it should have said B'chol Chaniyasam, not B'chol Masayim. So Rashi says that the meaning of B'chol Masayim is all their encampments, as if though it would have said B'chol Chaniyasam. And he says that the place where Yidden camped is also called a Masa. It's also called a journey. The reason being because from the place where they encamped, they journeyed onward. The Rebbe explains that the journey, of course, is a journey towards Yarden Yerechai, towards Eretz Yisrael, and the geulah ha'amitis v'hashleima. And on the way, sometimes there's a chaniyah, there's an encampment, there's something which appears to be a setback. But we need to know that the makom hachaniyah af hu kari masa. What might appear to be b'chitzonius to be a setback, b'pnimius it's really a masa. B'pnimius it's really encouraging the journey and making the journey more powerful, with more velocity, and to arrive at the destination more quickly. B'yeser se'esu b'yeser eis. How do we actually do this? How do we actually reveal the tremendous Ur that's hidden behind this Hester? The key to achieving this, surely more than anywhere else, lies in the hands of the Rebbe's kinder, the Talmidei HaTmimim. Baruch Hashem, the Tmimim of today are incredible. The Tmimim of today are a living testimony. As the Rebbe left, you just have to take one look at today's Bachrim, the majority of whom were born after Gimel Tammuz, surely after Chav Zayin Adar, and Mezet, the Rebbe leapt by each and every one of them. They live with the Rebbe, they kachzach in the Rebbe, they give themselves over completely to the Rebbe. So surely the key to revealing this tremendous oyer within the Hester itself lies more than anywhere else in the hands of the Talmidei Atmimim. What needs to be done? I've said many times that every Lubavitcher Bacher today is faced with two challenges. A small challenge and a big challenge. The small challenge is the challenge of Emunah. The Rebbe told us that this is the last day of Golus, the first day of Geulah. Ot kuk Mashiach. Mashiach is coming imminently. Of course, the Yetzer Hara comes along with questions, with sveikas, but each and every one of us knows that we have to stand strong, be'emunah isana, with a powerful, firm emunah, that every word of the Rebbe, davar echad midvarecha achar lo yashuv reika. The Rebbe said Mashiach is imminent, it means Mashiach is imminent. The fact that he didn't come yesterday is taka good kasha, but today he is coming without a doubt. Each and every one of us knows that every one of the Rebbe's predictions was completely fulfilled. When the Rebbe predicted before the 6-day war, the tremendous nitzachon that will take place then, it happened exactly as he predicted. When the Rebbe predicted that the Yidden will come out of Russia and the fall of communism, it happened exactly as the Rebbe predicted. When the Rebbe predicted in the Gulf War that Eretz Yisrael will be the safest place, it happened exactly as the Rebbe predicted. And so on and so forth. And therefore there's no suffix or speck whatsoever in anybody's mind that when the Rebbe said that this is the last day of Golus and the first day of Geulah, these are the last moments of Golus, and Mashiach is imminent, there's no question about it that it's happening imminently. Kipshutei k'mashmoi. And every single one of us holds on strong to this emunah with a zicherkeit. However, this is the small challenge. The big challenge is that each and every bacher needs to realize and needs to remember every day that the key lies in my hands, that I must do something b'poyel mamish to make this happen. Golus is not an option. We need to bring an end to Golus, and we need to bring the geulah amitis v'ashleima now. And the way to do it, the Rebbe has told us very, very clearly. As Talmidei Atmimim, we know our responsibilities. We are not Stam Talmidei Atmimim, we're Talmidei Atmimim in Deir Ashvi, we're Talmidei Atmimim in the height, in the hefstet Zeit, for Mashiach. And it's our urgent responsibility to take this in the hand, to take responsibility, and to know that our Hanhaga Yom Yomis makes the difference. A Bacher has to know that he is the Rebbe's Shliach, to bring an end to Golus and to usher in the geulah amitis v'ashleima right now. And with this shlichus we can't mess about. With this shlichus we can't play around. A bacher has to know that we are the Rebbe's soldiers, and a soldier has to follow his orders perfectly. A bacher has to know, each and every one of us has to know, that the enthusiasm with which we serve in the army of the Rebbe, the way we learn Chassidus, the way we daven, the way we learn Nigla, B'Hasmada Shkida, the way we do Miftzayim, the way we keep the Rebbe's Takanis, V'chulu, v'chulu, v'chulu. I don't need to tell you what we need to do. Everybody knows what we need to do. The problem is that we fall asleep sometimes. And we need to wake up. There needs to be a tremendous arousal where every bacher feels the Chol HaToikef, that he carries the achrayus of making today the last day of Golus and the first day of Geulah, and to go about dealing with this with an urgency, with a simcha, with a chayis, with a bren, and through this there's no suffix or speck. Now take it from Yad Mamish, the Gadol, which is hidden behind this double Hester, Vanechi Haster Aster, will be Nizgala, there'll be the true Megillas Esther, and it'll be Mismach, Geulah, Legeulah, Bevon Zeiche sein Zenzach mit den Rebben, Lamata Me'asarat Tvachim, Kipshutei Kemashmoi, and the Rebbe wird Nizgala werden, and then take us out of this bitter Golus, and we'll be together with the Rebbe in the Beis Hamikdash HaShlishi, Teikef Umiyad, Mamish, Mamish, Mamish.